What's up, everybody? Jose here for Blue Monkey Studios, coming at you with a trailer reaction. With Marvel Rivals just plummeting through every other hero shooter that I can think of, Season 4 coming along the corner. What's up, everybody? Jose here for Blue Monkey Studios, coming at you with a trailer reaction. We have Marvel Rivals Season 4 being announced. I mean, we already knew that Season 4 was coming because of the deadline for the battle passes was just a few days away. And now with, Season 4 just coming in on September 12th, we have Marvel Rivals on YouTube releasing the Season 4 teaser trailer, along with a in-depth look at the new hero that they're introducing. So before I kind of keep talking on, let's go and look at the reaction of this trailer right now. Okay, so let's hit it with... Well, that's the devs. Nope. All right, let's look at the trailer for Season 4 of Marvel Rivals called The Heart of the Dragon. Getting some Mr. Pandera vibes. It's for Last Airbender too.
Dito, guardian of the 8th city, surrender to the hand of heaven.
The devil doesn't kneel before false angels.
All right.
So be it.
Let the devil.
You will not be the only one without fear!
All right, kind of cool. Looking at a September 12th release. So I was a little bit confused when I saw the character, Daredevil's obviously the one that I can mostly recognize out of all of it is like Daredevil. Although if you look at if we jump back, if you kind of look at, let me get myself out of here, kind of drop myself down. The way that Daredevil looks is just, he kind of has that very Asia-inspired, definitely leaning more towards China, or at least in that area, kind of armor. I mean, it does remind me a lot of, there was a comic series called X-Men Ronin that came out so many years ago, and it kind of had that same aesthetic. And I think recently they had one called Demon Wars also. I don't think it has any tie-in, but the artist that did a lot of the concept sketches for a lot of the Asian-inspired outfits in Marvel Rivals, she was the lead artist for that series called Demon Wars. Really nice. I mean, she's really, really talented. If you ever get the chance to read that comic series, definitely do. It is through Marvel, but I highly recommend it. The thing that kind of surprised me more than anything is right here, because I really didn't recognize who that was. And let me move myself back. I didn't recognize that character right away. That's Angela. I think it's Angela is how she's called. I mean, she has a much more a bigger name, or a longer name that has that I haven't really mastered how to how to pronounce. Let me see if I can. Aldrif Odin's daughter. I mean, Odin's daughter is the last name, so definitely like connections with Thor, with Hela, with Loki. But the kind of interesting history with her is that she was originally in Spawn. She is like a co-creation of both Todd McFarlane and Neil Gaiman. She was like created for Spawn when Todd McFarlane asked a couple of like big named writers to come in and help like write episodes for his Spawn series. So this was Neil Gaiman's kind of co-creation with him. And then she was later brought into Marvel later on after Gaiman, I guess, sold the rights. There's a lot of history behind that, but anyways, it was kind of interesting to see her there, and like for the most part, I thought that it was going to be a Vanguard heavy season because we've already had a Duelist season. Last season was Duelist with Phoenix and Blade, and the season prior was a strategist or healer season with Ultron. Well, no, it was a half and half, wasn't it? Ultron was a healer, and Emma Frost was a Vanguard. So it wasn't a full strategist. I think I was thinking that maybe because I was also considering Fantastic Four when they dropped. But I think they dropped they dropped also so that we also got another healer with Invisible Woman. I guess that's where I got kind of confused. So if it's following, if I was thinking if it was going to follow that same kind of routine because we had such a heavy Duelist season in this current one that we're going through, that we were either going to get more strategists or we were going to get more Vanguards. But like going off of this initial trailer, it does look like they were both Duelist. I mean, I couldn't see them being anything else. Then I saw the Dev episode that they dropped a little bit after this one, which I'm not going to just go into because it's a very long one, and they just go into a lot of the things. If I'm looking at my notes here, I mean, there's going to be, so they removed, I'll give you like the quick notes from that one. There's just some UI fixes that they've done. There's going to be some balance patches with some of the characters. There's obviously going to be a team up. So the first character that's going to release for season 4 is going to be Angela and not Daredevil. Daredevil most likely will be dropping in season 4.5, which is like weeks away. And I guess Angela is going to be the Vanguard. So that's what they announced. The dev said that she's going to be a Vanguard. We have a character reveal trailer that's also going to be here. So let's watch that character reveal and see like what they have for us. So this is the Angela Hand of Heaven Descends. Really nice character.
My birth and past are tainted. I fight to reclaim them each day.
It also looks like it's our first flyer.
Straight to hell.
So that's kind of cool. We usually would have like
Thoughts and prayers.
we only have people that can just sword, but
Blessed blades.
looking at the side path, I guess that's just for the attack. I'm not sure if it's. And she shifts to ground.
Now is the time for salvation. Heaven! Fall! Weaklings! Overconfidence will destroy you.
All right. I mean, so I guess similar to the trailer to the part of the dragon trailer that we just saw, that her ultimate seems to be kind of attached to those ribbons around her arm. So it looks like it pulls characters in and holds them in place while she drops continuous attacks. And I guess it would give her a boost to the attack. I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of curious to see how she plays because she's also a flyer, and I'm not. Okay, personally for me, I'm not the biggest fan of flyers. I cannot handle that. I cannot maneuver it really well, but I'm also playing on console, which I get. People who are on PC can move a lot easier with flyers than people with console, or more people with console who have like ease of access can do that. I don't really overly like the feel of it. But I was kind of like, one of the complaints that I was having is that we didn't have anybody to kind of counteract the flyers like Ultron or Iron Man or Human Torch. They can definitely go higher in the air and then just kind of just DPS from there and just keep going and not really get any like real damage done because you'd have to like navigate for that. With her, it seems like she's going to be able to both control the skies and the ground. She seems like she's like dual. Like at a certain point, her weapon changes from a spear to dual axes, so she's definitely a front melee kind of character. Doesn't really seem like she has projectiles, but it does seem like she is meant to hit heavy, kind of like the Thing. So I'm kind of curious to see how her gameplay is going to be like once it gets closer to the actual release date. But all in all, I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of happy with it. From the devs discussion, I did see that she is going to have a team up with Thor, allowing Thor to have a spear projectile that then goes in, that doesn't consume any of his hammers. Along with that, the both Magic and Black Panther's team up is going to be removed. Magic is going to get moved into with another team, along with Black Panther is going to go with, I believe, Hulk and Doctor Strange. And I think he's going to give him a shield. Magic, I think, is going to go somewhere else, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't really pay that much attention to it. I'm going to go and watch the dev discussion once again and probably put that into the podcast. But all in all, I'm excited for season 4. I think I'll go deeper into what my expectations are going to be at the podcast. For now, this is just going to be like a quick, trailer reactions that I do. And all in all, I'm excited for season 4. Can't wait for that to come out. Still have to finish a lot of the Battle Pass stuff for this season. I only got a couple of days left. But beyond that, I'll see you guys on the next one. My name's Jose. This has been Blue Monkey Studios. Have a good one.